Let's look at question 2a of the January 2017 CSEC maths paper. It says, write as a single fraction 2x plus 3 over 3 plus x minus 4 over 4. Alright, 2x plus 3 over 3 plus x minus 4 over 4. Let's find the LCM of 3 and 4, which is 12. Okay, so 3 into 12 is 4 times. 4 times all of this up here is 4 by 2x plus 3 plus 4 into 12, 3 times. 3 times all of this up here, 3 times x minus 4. So you multiply the 4 by the 2x and you get 4 2's 8, so it's 8x plus 4 times 3 is 12 plus 3 times x, that's 3x minus 3 multiplied by negative 4, that's 12 all over 12 here. So then if you put like terms together, 8x plus 3x plus 12 minus 12 all over 12. So what does this give you? 8x plus 3x is 11x. 12 minus 12, that's gone. That's 11x. 12 minus 12, that's gone. Don't have to worry about it. That's 0 over 12. So the answer is 11x divided by 12. Alright? So that was 2a. Let's look at 2b. Write the following statement as an algebraic expression. The sum of a number and its multiplicative inverse is 5 times the number. What did you get when you did this? Let's look at it. The sum of a number. My pen is giving me a little problem here. Alright, the sum of a number and, alright, they didn't say what number it is, so let's say it is x, and they said the sum of a number and something else, so it's x plus something and what, and its multiplicative inverse. What is the multiplicative inverse of a number? Remember, it is something that when you multiply the number by it, you get 1. So it's 1 over x. X times 1 over x will give you 1. It's 5 times the number. Same thing as saying is equal to. Is equal to 5 times the number. 5 times x. So this is what you have. X plus 1 divided by x is 5 times x. Alright? Next, they want you to factorize x squared minus 36. Now this is the difference of two squares. You do have a shortcut way of factorizing the difference of two squares. The shortcut way is to have your two brackets here. On the left you have x squared. You have x squared and minus. So this is the difference What's the other square? In other words, what do you square to get 36? It is 6. So you have x squared minus 6 squared. Alright? So in the left side of each bracket, you have what you square to get x squared. It is x. In the right hand corner of each bracket, whatever it is that you square to get 6 squared, you write it down, because 6 is on the right. And you have a plus and minus here. So it is x plus 6, x minus 6 that you get. So that's what you have here. Alright? X plus 6 in one bracket, x minus 6 in the other bracket. You can test it out. If you multiply out the brackets, x by x gives you x squared, x by negative 6 gives you minus 6, 6 by x gives you plus 6x, then 6 by negative 6, it is minus 36. So you have x squared, x by 6 gives 6x, 6 times x, 6x, 6 times negative 6 minus 36. In the middle here, negative 6 plus 6 is 0. So what you have is x squared. You don't have to worry about the 6x anymore. Negative 6x plus 6x, that's 0, minus 36 at the other end. So you end up back with x squared minus 36. So just testing it to see if it is alright. So the answer for this question is really x plus 6, x minus 6. Alright? Now, that's a shortcut way. X plus 6, x minus 6. That's what they expect you to do, right? But you could very well use the AC method, you know. You could certainly use the AC method, right? Let's look at just using the AC method on this, just for the fun of it. Let me just get rid of what was done before and use the AC method on that problem, just to see what it is like. Alright, so here, just to look at the theoretical background behind this. So x squared minus 36. Generally, the form of a quadratic expression is x squared, ax squared plus bx plus c. Alright? When you use the AC method, you have a times c. A by c gives you ac, and you think of two numbers, they multiply to give you ac, and they add to give you b. Now we have here a is 1 because x squared is the same as 1x squared. We can see that c is negative 36 because plus the number plus negative 36 is negative 36. What is b? We don't have an x squared, so what that implies is that x is multiplied by 0. So we have 0x, right? So what happens here is that b is 0. Now we think of two numbers, they multiply to give you ac. In other words, they multiply to give you negative 36 and they add to give you 0. Can you think of what those two numbers are? No. What are those two numbers? Well, those numbers would be positive 6 and negative 6. Alright? So here, at one end we have x squared, at the other end we have minus 36. But in the middle we have plus 6x and minus 6x. Now, what we do here after this is to say we're going to factorize this expression, this part of the expression. So we have x outside the bracket. We say x plus 6 inside the bracket. Alright, x into x squared goes x into 6x goes 6 times. In other words, x multiplied by x give you this x squared up here. X multiplied by 6 will give you the 6x up here. Then we factorize this part of the expression. The common factor here is negative 6. Right? And then inside the bracket we could consider negative 6 times what gives you negative 6x. It is x. Negative 6 times x gives you negative 6x. Negative 6 times this here gives you negative 36. It is positive 6. So negative 6 times positive 6 gives you negative 36. And we take this x plus 6 aside as a new common factor here. This is a common factor. Open a bracket and say x plus 6 times this will give you x times x plus 6. You see that? What we have is x. Then we're going to say x plus 6, this x plus 6 multiply by negative 6 times x plus 6. Times this. This x plus 6 times what you're going to write here will give you negative 6 times x plus 6. What should you write here? X plus 6 multiplied by a number that will come here will give you x plus 6 times negative 6. Obviously, the number here is negative 6. Alright? You could also say x plus 6 into negative 6 by x plus 6. X plus 6 and x plus 6 will cancel and you have negative 6. See that? So what you end up with is x plus 6, x minus 6. The same thing that we had in the shortcut method. Alright? So the shortcut method really comes from the AC method. But they don't really expect you to go through the long AC method, because what happened here is that they only give you 2 marks. You can use the shortcut method and show you're working right to your explanation, whatever it is. Alright? Alright, so this is the first part of part C. Now we're going to look at the second part of part C. Alright, let's just go through it now. Let's just look at it. It's 2x squared plus 5x minus 12. How many minutes have we got? Alright. Alright, now 2x squared plus 5x minus 12. Let's look at the AC method. I'm going to just copy this, put it here. So just get rid of this and paste what we had right here. Alright, now as we saw a while ago, generally you have ax squared plus bx plus c as the general form of the quadratic expression. you must identify your A, your B, and your C. A would be 2. A is equal to 2. B would be the number that multiplies x, which is 5. So B is this. B is 5. C is not 12, it's negative 12, because it's the same as plus negative 12. So C is negative 12. Two numbers that multiply to give AC. I mean, A times C would be 2 times negative 12, which is negative 24. And we want two numbers that multiply to give negative 24, and they add to give B, which is 5. Now, which two numbers multiply to give negative 24? Let's see. Break up 24 into two numbers. You have 2 and 12. Well, it's negative 24. One of these must be negative. But if you add or subtract, you won't get 5. So let's try two other numbers. You have 3 and 8. 3 and 8 will seem to work. If we say 3 and negative 8, 3 by negative 8 gives you negative 24. But what happens when you have 3 plus negative 8? That will give you negative 5. So that implies that the 8 is not the one you're to negative, it's a 3. Negative 3 plus 8 is positive 5. Good. So what you will do, at one end you have 2x squared, at the other end you have minus 12. What happens in the middle? You're going to put the 5x, break it up into negative 3 and 8. Negative 3x and 8x. It doesn't matter which one you put in front. You could put negative 3x plus 8x, or you could put 8x minus 3x. Doesn't matter. In fact, when I finish this question, you could redo this part again and put 8x in front. So you factorize this part of the expression and you have x as the common factor, right? What I would want you to do is pause the video and finish this off and see what you get. Alright, let's see if you got the same thing as what I did. So you have x times the number here gives you 2x squared. So this is 2x minus x times this number that you're going to write here will give you 3x. So that's 3. Alright, plus the common factor here is what? 4. 4 times this number you're going to write here is 8x. 4 by 2 is 8, so it's 2 and x here. Minus 4 times this number you're going to write here is negative 12. 4 times 3 gives you 12. So 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. So you must always get the same thing in the brackets. So we got that 2x minus 3. Then you put the bracket, what you have here as a common factor. Then here, 2x minus 3 times this will give you x times 2x minus 3. Obviously it is x that you would have here. Plus 2x minus 3 times this will give you 4 times 2x minus 3. So here it is 4. So this is the answer. So the answer is 2x minus 3 x plus 4. Alright, good. So that's it for now. Later on we continue.